It's, the way they receive us has been very good at the training ground, at the hotel. I know from the rest, the ones that they were out for coffee in the afternoon, that it's quite nice. But personally, I just saw the hotel and the training ground.
Peter, over here, please.
Hi, Enzo. Peter Rutzler from The Times. Earlier in the season, you said, just to go back to Misha, that you trust him. I was wondering if that was still the case after the charge.
Oh yeah, Misha is Chelsea player. Until he's Chelsea players, I will trust all the Chelsea players. It's not just about Misha. So it's in general.
There, please.
Hi, Enzo. Aris Gabilondo from Sports Daily As in Spain. I want to ask you about Marco Cucurella and the hybrid role that he has when you have the ball as left back and central midfielder. We never seen him playing like this. What do you expect, and what are you doing with him to do so good? Thank you.
Mark is very intelligent. He knows exactly where he has to go, where he has to stay, in which moment. With us, he's doing fantastic. He's playing, as you said, I think Mark played this season with us 4 or 5 different positions. He has been dangerous in all the positions he played. At the same time, it's very good defending, so it's very good for us, scoring goal this season. And this show what I said before, that he's very intelligent and he knows exactly where he has to arrive. If you think about, I don't know, Man United goal or Brentford goal or Wolves goal, it's copy and paste. They are exactly the same goal. It's because no matter if it's tall or not, I told him many times, he laughed because he said always, that means that I am not tall, but it's true that he is always in the right position at the right time.
Nizar, in the front, please.
Hi Enzo, Nizar Kinsella from BBC Sport. I wanted to ask you, America's very hot in the summer and we know it's going to get to really hot temperatures here. I was wondering how you're handling that and how much of a challenge is that to stay strong throughout the tournament?
It's not easy because of the temperature, as you said. This is the reason why also we're going to try to rotate players. But it's for us, it's also for the other team, probably. Unfortunately for us, Brazilian team, they are more used to play with this kind of temperature, but doesn't matter. We're going to try to do our best and try to win the game.
The gentleman here in the white T-shirt, please, second row.
Hi Enzo, Fernando Callas from Reuters. Follow up on my colleague question about the weather. When the tournament ends, it's going to be 11 months of non-stop football for the European teams. So we are seeing lots of European clubs, like you said, rotating the squad. So how do you see your players physically due to the toll of that they're carrying from a long season? If you're doing something about the routine, about training and daily routine to the players to preserve them. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we try to train less, or at least we try to prioritize the things that we think they are very important, especially in tactical aspect. And the reason why is because with the amount of games or with the amount of session, it's impossible for them as a human being to be fit or to be 100% for 11 months. So we try, even this morning, we did a session, and the main focus after the warm-up was just the tactical aspect.
Andy, front row, please.
Hi Enzo, Andy Dillon from The Sun. I just wonder, how much of a concern is it for you of Mikhailo Mudryk's state of mind, given that this whole thing with his doping test has gone on for a long time now? He turned up at the Conference League final on his own accord. He's not part of the squad. He's kind of distant. So how much do you worry about him going through this ordeal?
The last time I spoke with Misha, as I said, was in Poland, and it was quite good. I didn't see him worried, or at least I didn't see him not good. It was good. It was okay. Since that day, I didn't speak with him, so I don't know how he is now. but for sure in the next days, in the next weeks, we're going to have a contact with him.
Third row white T-shirt, please.
Hello, Enzo. I'm Gabriel Orphan from Placar Magazine from Brazil. Coach, in Brazil, everyone's excited with tomorrow's match because Flamengo is one of the principal teams of South America playing against Chelsea. And I want to know from you what you can say about Flamengo. I don't know if you watched some games of Flamengo. Do you know every players of Flamengo? What you can say about the Brazilian club? Thank you.
That they are very good team. They play nice football. It's nice to watch them. They have many good players. The manager is former player, played many years in Europe, so I know him. And the reason why they are unbeaten in Brazil for many games and they are doing very well in Brazil is because watching them you realize that they are a very good team, very good organization, and like any Brazilian team, full of quality player, technical player, we need to try to be at our best to win the game.
Jacob, in the front, please.
Hi, Enzo. Jacob Steinberg from The Guardian. There have been a few suggestions that the club might listen to offers for Noni Madueke this summer. I mean, he was a very important player for you last season, scored goals, assists. Would you be able to just clear up a little bit about where he stands at the moment? Would you anticipate him remaining at the club at the end of the window?
No, yeah, Noni is our player. In this moment, you can read many speculation about many players, but Noni is our players, and we consider Noni our players also for next season.
The gentleman here in the blue T-shirt, please.
Good afternoon, Enzo. Marcelo Correge from TV Globo Brazil. There's a well-discussed subject in Brazil, in South America, about the way European teams approach the Club World Cup. That is a sort of pre-season for you guys, and while for us in South America is a big competition, we really want to win that. Where Chelsea can fit in this discussion? Is it a pre-season or is it a go for it competition?
No, it's I said in my press conference when we arrived here that the feeling that we have, it's like pre-season, and the reason why is because we finish our season in Europe, Premier League, we had some day off, and then we start again. So the feeling that you have is like pre-season, but it's not pre-season. It's Club World Cup, it's big competition, and we are not here for pre-season. We are here to try to win the game and to try to go as much as far in this competition.
Liam, the third row, please.
Hi Enzo, Liam Toomey from The Athletic. You showed in the first game in Atlanta that you are managing minutes with substitutions through the game. How much do you think that's going to continue to be consideration in the next two? And are there any injury problems at the moment in the squad?
No injury at the moment, and because it's a tournament and we have a game every 3 days, we need to rotate player. I'm not saying that we're going to rotate 10, 11 players each game, but we need to rotate 3, 4, 5 players each game for sure. It's because we cannot play every 3 games with the same players. The one that we try to rotate a little bit in the first game are the ones that we try to rotate since day one. Romeo, Reis, this one that they need. Also, we gave some minutes to Moy that he played all season with Darius Sugo, and we're going to try to continue on that.
The gentleman over here in the shirt, please.
Hi, Joe Pozo from Ecuador Directive Sports. Have you considered to use Moises Caicedo in another position, I mean in attack position, because he plays in that way in Ecuadorian national team, or for you is good in defensive position, please?
For me, it's good everywhere, unless probably keeper. Moy can play everywhere, but with us, he already played 3-4 position this season. He played fullback, he played midfielder, he played attacking midfielder at some moment, and we know that Moy can play in different position also in attacking phase, but if Moy is playing in attacking midfielder, that means that Enzo is not playing or Cole is not playing, so it's just also a matter of balance. But we are very, very happy with Moy, and with Moy play as a defensive midfielder, because probably in this moment is the best or one of the best in the world.
Ben, in the front, please.
Hi, Enzo. Ben Jacobs from TalkSport. A word on Cole Palmer and the number 10 shirt. Were you involved in that dialogue to give him the shirt? And how should he be compared to Eden Hazard, for example? Is he at Hazard level? Can he become Hazard level very soon?
You said if I was involved in his decision? No. I don't care about the numbers. It's players. It's player matter. It's not. If Cole is good enough to wear the number 10, yes, for sure. If he's good enough and compare with the rest, I don't like to compare players because they are all different. But again, for sure, I don't have any doubt that Cole can wear the number 10 T-shirt from Chelsea.
James, in the front here, please.
Hi Enzo, James Ollie from ESPN. How complicated is the Mudryk situation for you in terms of planning? You've talked about maybe wanting to sign a winger this summer. Do you plan without him? Do you plan with him? Do you have two different plans?
Well, yeah, we had already one entire season almost without Misha last season, and we tried to find different solution with some of the academy players like Tyreek. But we're gonna decide to go for a winger, not because of Misha. If Misha come back, we don't go, or if Misha come back, we... No, in both cases, I think, even here, you see we have Madueke and Neto as a proper winger, and then we try to adapt, Tyreek the other day was inside for some minutes, and we try to adapt different players during the season, Christo or Keenan, but for sure it's something quite clear that it's a position that we need to improve.
Do you want clarity from the FA either way?
It's not something that I'm thinking about that, to be honest.
Okay, if there's no more questions.